As I'm sure you've realized, my friend Maurice tends to buy radios from the 80s and 90s actually. And this is a 1993, if I'm not mistaken, Sony Sports radio. It's exactly what you expect it to be. It's a radio with a cassette player. And I picked it up for him and I tested it briefly there, and I'd like to make a little video of how it works because it's pretty damn cool. Of course it was advertised as working perfectly, but I just found out it doesn't rewind or fast forward very well. Just a little bit, and only at the beginning of the tape, so it needs some new belts. Other than that, it's pretty damn awesome. So weirdly, the cassette player actually worked flawlessly when I was at the guy's place. I just didn't test winding because I know Maurice would want it anyway, whether it works or not. But I also noticed that the tape travel isn't quite right. It sounded completely crisp there, but here it only sounds crisp for the first few seconds, then it goes dull. Listen again. With my head up in the clouds. And there it goes. So it needs some love, as they do. Nevertheless, let's try recording. I will need a big pen for that as well. This is side A, okay. Because we have a radio. Which receives remarkably well.
Helpen, ze hebben daar muziektalk. Toetsen.
Een klein beetje pijn.
Zelf rustiger voor het doel. Uitademen.
Okay, I was actually looking for some talk radio because I don't want any music rights issues. I haven't tested recording yet, so let's see. We can record from radio and tape. Let's do both.
Ik weet het. Maar goed, die bovenkamer van die voetballers is zo getraind tegenwoordig met cognitieve trainingen. Dat kan zo snel en zoveel aan. Maar goed, dat is gewoon te leren.
Ja.
The guy just said in Dutch cognitive training and he mispronounced it, so that's great.
En Ajax ziet we dat we daar...
And let's go to tape. I think it's recording from the microphone now. That's right here. That's actually rubberized. That's kind of nice. That's soft. So let's see if the automatic recording now completely messed up because of me hitting that. Let's make some more noises just for fun. Do we have something metal here? Yeah, it doesn't make any noise on its own, so I'm just gonna need other stuff to make noise. Anyway, that should be enough because I still need to rewind this. Let's see. It only says eject there, and I'm looking for stop, but it's up there. So I'm going to actually open it up and put the tape in as such. I'm not sure if you can see on the camera, probably not. But I can actually just see the tape now, which is practical. This is side A. So it does sort of rewind now. Yeah, you can actually see. But it doesn't at the beginning of the tape, so that's the issue. Shouldn't be a big one. I think it may get better with some exercise actually. Let's see if it recorded at all.
Hey, kijk eens aan, wij kunnen dat ook.
That's an old recording of stuff we did actually
Plus drietje.
with different radios.
Ja, niet meer.
This is running a bit fast though. I mean, this is running alright, but the recorder was running a bit slow. So here we go.
De kamer van die voetballers is zo getraind tegenwoordig met cognitieve trainingen. Dat kan zo snel en zoveel aan. Maar goed, dat is gewoon te leren.
Oh, that's
Ja.
very good.
Zometeen gaan we verder inzoomen hoor op PSV en Ajax. Ziet we dat we daar...
I don't care about football. Go to tape. I think it's recording from the microphone now. That's right here. That's actually rubberized. That's kind of nice. That's soft. So let's see if the automatic recording now completely messed up because of me hitting that. Let's make some more noises just for fun. Do we have something metal here? Yeah, it doesn't make any noise on its own, so I need other stuff to make noise. Anyway, that should be enough because I still need to rewind this. Let's see. So it may need a clean because of the tape path issues, or maybe that's also solved with better belts. But other than that, it works flawlessly, it seems. So that's good. I'm happy about that because I wasn't too happy that it wasn't winding properly. Let's try the other radio options. Does this work? We have a fine tune here. Not much there. Medium wave, that was short wave, let's try medium wave. I think the fine tune only works on short wave. Long wave. Yeah. I mean, there's loads of interference here, so you don't really get much on those bands, but FM is working very well. Let's not. So let's fold back the antenna. As I'm sure you noticed, the inside of the cassette door. Can you see? Let's see. Can you actually see this on the camera? Yes. The inside of the cassette door is orange, which is really cool. And the antenna has a little yellow blob, which I also really like. I'm just going to show you the back of the thing. It actually came with the original power supply, which is probably even rarer than the machine itself, so that's kind of cool. It's a 9 volts one. And here's the back. It's in really good shape. There's a slight little scuff there, but other than that, it's pretty much new. It also takes batteries. By the look of it, that's 6 D cells actually. Sound quality is remarkable. I expected it to be absolute shite because it's a Japanese radio from the 90s, but it actually sounds good. I'm just not sure how to get the antenna to go back. I think it's actually supposed to be a bit shorter when you push it all the way in. But I think something is stopping it. Let's try it once more. That's where it stops, and I think you're actually supposed to be able to, to put it here somewhere. So it doesn't quite fold in, it seems, but oh well. Who cares? What's this then? Oh, it's the LED. It has a little LED here, as I'm sure you noticed. So it has a few small issues, but it's a really cool radio. It's a very 90s Sony, and it's very yellow, as I'm sure you've noticed. So that's a little demonstration I was planning to give you. I hope you like the thing, and it's going to go to Rotterdam, where Maurice lives, rather sooner than later. So here we go, stereo.